So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Thomas. It's a sharp pass. Phillips wins the duel this time. Chamadeu. And it's João Palhinha. Now it's Wood. Spread out to the left. Wood. And it's made its way to him. Bai Jun-ho. Now it's Wood. Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through. Chance, surely! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Bai Jun-ho. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Distributed tidily. Sterling. Now it's Wood. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Baker. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And claimed it back swiftly. Manhoof. Looking for the run. Chelsea do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got...
Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Wood. Played through into space. Sterling looking to get on the end of this. Lovely feet. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Stoke have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Wood. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Wood. Pearson. Almost half an hour in now. Baker. Rice. Phillips. And Bai Jun-ho. Now it's Manhoef. Manhoef was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got to watch. Shoots! Sterling. Now it's Wood.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bai Jun-ho. Baker. Now it's Wood. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Chamadeu. Now it's Manhoef. Van Dijk does well to stand firm and defend it. Half-time getting close now. Mubama is onto this. Chamadeu tries to cross. Mubama! Now, who's going to be first to this? Swept in. And he's quick to get it clear again. Baker, lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's pulled back. Mubama! He's missed, but not by that far. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And please join me
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Fan club members. Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And the action is back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Front-footed pressing going on here. He can run onto that. Phillips gets it away. Now that's well seen too.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's picked his way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Sterling. Now this could be a chance. Out to the right. Ødegaard. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! No, he's missed it. Cresswell. To Thomas. Now it's Wood. Well, there's a probing ball. Now it's Wood.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him quiet because he's a really big threat.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Saliba gets across to intercept that. That's been cut out, well played. Baker. Not the most accurate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Sterling has it out wide and in space. Ball driven towards the far... Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Wilmot. Phillips. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Manhurf. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Manhurf. Stoke do have a chance to counter here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitutions taking place.
Stoke making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Oh, that was close.
Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stoke have got it back and they'll have another go. A lot. Big chance! Oh, crossbar! He can get that clear. And that has left him in a heap. Showing great feet there. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Wood. Number 17, Sterling.
That is Cresswell.
Number 26.
Nice control. Helps
Pellegrini.
Manhurf.
Coming on the field.
Takes a shot!
Number 10.
Off the post! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Oh, Peter, you've got a feel for him. We all dream of goals, but I can tell you that would have been the very last thing on his mind.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's a lovely
Added
neat
minute
pass.
has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. That has been slung wide. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Out for a throw. Thomas. Out towards the flank. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
They just turned up with the wrong mentality, Peter. They got complacent, and they'll have to take the criticism that comes with it now.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Raheem Sterling. He could be the key man for me, Peter, because he's so quick and direct with the ball at his feet. And that low centre of gravity also makes it hard to knock him off the ball. You know, he can turn very quickly. He's also improved his end product in recent years, and he's more capable of finishing with aplomb now. His whole game has matured beautifully.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That has been slung wide. Wood. Oh, good spread. And here's Ødegaard. Ødegaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, strongly challenged there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Referee's given a throw. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Wood. Vardiol. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Samuel Smith. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Wood. Alexander-Arnold. Some good work on the right flank here. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's João Palhinha. Rice. Tries to pass it through. Wood! It's there! First blood drawn. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Sterling. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score... And Sterling! And he hits the net! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ambitious ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicked it back promptly. Wood. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. And this is Sterling. Sterling is having a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Sterling made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has been knocked clear. Saliba. That's a cute ball. It's a mighty effort! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
1 minute added time.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue
Hello,
even
everybody,
further.
and
I'd
please
always
join
be
me in
inclined to
wishing
go
a
for
happy
the
wedding
latter,
anniversary
go
for
for a
one of our
third,
fan club
especially
members.
with a full
And
half of
please
football
welcome
still
our
to
lads
play.
the field.
Chelsea go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. That's a throw. Now it's Wood. Sterling. That has been cut short. Now it's Wood, and it's been played through. He's in a great position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Wood! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control. time on. Knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this?
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Wood. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And he was quick to react. And he welcomes it in. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered,
The
but
attendance
he
for
still
this
came
match
out on
was
top.
28,599.
Time and again, they are repelled. Well, that is one way to stop him.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Oh, it's come loose. And the cutback, terrific header. Final touch was poor. Distributed tidily, pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? Now that's well seen too. Bayer clears. That has not gone well. Sterling. Oh, good-looking ball. Rice. Now Van Dijk. Saliba. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now Ødegaard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good press. Oh no! Takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Swansea choosing to make the first change.
Well, to
Number
wait until now
33.
to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Tries to play it through. It's come to nothing. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. That has ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Nice looking ball. It's a really well measured ball. The final 5 minutes. He's in space and looking for options. João Palhinha. To Bruno Fernandes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. And Sterling! No, not quite. Burgess. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have a Wood! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Saliba, Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Rice. This looks promising.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Saliba. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Rice. Well read, nice interception. It's a searching pass. Floated through. Saka. And it's Sterling. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's come to nothing. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chelsea do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can.
Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's been cut out, well played. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Eze. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Wood. Rice. Merino. Played out to the right. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's beautifully weighted. Big chance, corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rice. Merino. Could move up a gear here. Zubimendi. Nicely shaped ball. Cleared away. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries a measured ball. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Zubimendi. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Bruno Fernandes. Ødegaard providing an outlet on that flank. And that should get the job done. Pinches it off him. Trossard. And it's Eze. For Merino. Not the most accurate pass. Gabriel tries to clear. Saka. Timber. Zubimendi. Now that's well seen too. Now this could be a chance.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Ødegaard. He's in a great position here. Well, his referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
To the screen for information
So
provided
your views
by
on the
local
first half?
police.
Well, at least the defence can
Everyone
look back
please
on a
welcome
job
our
pretty well
players.
done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Now it's Merino. That is very well defended. And it's Eze. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? That is ended up in no man's land.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Played through for the wide man. Sterling gets into a good position. And the shot! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Great vision. Saka could try cutting inside here. Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Zubimendi. And it's Timber. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to play it through. Sterling is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Trossard engages and forces him off the ball. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, shooting chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Calafiori. Now Trossard. And it's Ødegaard. Well, that looks a cracking ball. It's a promising position. Wood. Rice. Eze. Zubimendi. Calafiori. In with the challenge. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution in progress.
Trossard. Rice. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he cuts out the supply. Zubimendi. Rice. And it's Rice. Arsenal finding their passes. Just about up to 75 minutes. Looking to play him in. He has a look up. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Saliba. Now it's Saka. Now it's Marino. Now it's Trossard. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Havertz. Now it's Marino. Now it's Saka. Tries to pass it through. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Hangs in a cross. Ødegaard works it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well timed. Excellent interception. Rice. Sterling. João Palhinha. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. 2 minutes to be added on. Ødegaard. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He is through here. Tries to get it clear. And here's the chance to counter. And smartly reclaimed. And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Wood claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Wood.
Wood really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries from a long way out. Decent enough try.
Wood just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Now it's Wood. Goes for goal! He's got away with one there. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the finish! It's there! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
The goal scorer after 12 minutes is number 17, Raheem Sterling.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Aims beyond the defence. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Chelsea have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Wood. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Alexander-Arnold does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Tries to get it clear. Ødegaard. Come backwards here. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. And it's Bruno Fernandes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. This looks promising. Oh, it's come loose. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chelsea looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's had it nicked away. Sterling goes on a charge down the left. He has found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Knocks it into space. Sterling. Now it's Rice. Rice was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rice. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even
And
further.
please welcome
I'd
our
always
lads
be
to the
inclined to
field.
go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Chelsea ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. There's the start of the second half. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Wood. Oh, what has happened here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cook can get it clear. Could move up a gear here. It's played through for him, and it's made its way to him. And a chance! João Palhinha. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's there to retrieve it. Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! It's there! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Bruno Fernandes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, that's a key interception. Chelsea suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
João Palhinha. Good ball, good take.
Wood really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ødegaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Wood. He's looking wide. And Gvardiol. Nicely aimed pass. And now the breakaway.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take...
He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
Both sides then taking
Number
this chance
7.
to turn to their
Coming on the
benches.
field. Number 25.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
17. Substitution in progress.
Stood up
เฮ้ย
well
ไลฟ์
there.
เปลี่ยนไป
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Caught offside that time. Nice looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rice, looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top.
เติมมาเหรียญมาละ 5,555 อยากแกล้ง
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Neatly clipped into space. And that has been clubbed away. What a throw in. And he was quick to react. Just 5 minutes left. Rice. Played through into space. Palhinha. He's having a hit! Floated through. He's cut it out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Sterling. Dink through.
เซมากูเตะฮาร์ดมี
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
ผมส่งหมดไม่สน
And that is as far as it goes. Chelsea pull
มารอ
through,
แกล้ง
sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Alexander-Arnold, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition,
Please turn your
which pretty
attention
much
to the
happened.
screen for information provided by the local police.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for...
พอได้มีไรกลางหน่อย 555ได้ไหม ผมหายิงบอลไม่เจอ
จีจี
หายิงบอลไม่เจอ5,555
จีจี
แต่ยากแกล้งมากตอนนี้5,555 ได้ กำลังใจหาห้องโคตรนาน เสียง 5,555ตะกร้า 4 ใช่กับ iOS ได้ไหมครับ พี่มีทรงจอย PS4 ไหม
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Palmer. He's got away. That has been cut short. Shaw. And it's Caicedo. Now, can they get him away? Diogo Dalot. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Wood. Nicely weighted ball. He's a sharp little ball. And a chance! What has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Matheus Cunha tries to play it through. He's cut it out. Rice, not the most convincing of passes. Palmer powering forward here, looking for options for movement. Big chance, must be! Real chance! We've got a goal! Well, how's that for a class
อย่างส
finish?
วย
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 19 minutes is
They
number
have what they
20.
wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, he's got a decent chance! They've got it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! calm, composed, confident.
โหด
Super
โหด
goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Chelsea do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
The less said about that pass, the better. Matheus Cunha. Out to the right. Back into the middle. Header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rice really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Looking for a runner. Oh, Red, nice interception. Searching pass he's played there. Now that looks a decent ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's another good win of the ball. That's beautifully weighted. What? Oh, off the bar! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply
Ha.
indefatigable. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Chelsea. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And that takes him up to 30. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is
โหดเกิน
To do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's been given away.
Two added minutes
Strong
has been
challenge.
indicated.
That could leave a mark. And it's Caicedo. Danger averted for now. And we hit half-time. Oh, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved,
Well,
Peter.
attendees,
They've been
this is
quicker
in
to pretty
Ross
much everything so
Children's
far.
announcement.
The only thing
With the
you've
father
got to
of the boy
wonder
in
is,
a yellow
how
t-shirt
taxing is this for
kindly
the
make his
players?
way to
How
the
long can they
information
keep it
centre.
up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Chelsea are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already.
Substitution.
ปกติคนดูเยอะนะ
Here we go again then. Looking for the run. Oh, shooting chance! That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the pass is intercepted. That's the keeper's ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Matheus Cunha. And that has put paid to that.
ผมติดตามเวฟไม่มีปัญหา
Lisandro Martinez gets across and deals with it. Sterling. Caicedo. And that has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Sterling threads one in.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Caught offside that time. .60 minutes played. Wood was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aims beyond the defence. And he goes cross-field. Ødegaard, who does have an assist to his name. Pinches it off him. Palmer. Wood takes control of it and he's on the move. He has found the way through. And Sterling! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Šeško. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's gone loose. He's in a good position here. Bruno Fernandes. A probing pass. Now this could be a chance. He is through here. Chance, surely! They've scored! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
22 minutes is number 30.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
On the field, number 20, Wood. Coming on the field is number 18, Solanke.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The pass has gone astray. Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rice. Now it's Solanke. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And that has left him in a heap. Some good work on the right flank here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Knocks it into space. He can run onto that. Jørgensen gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tries a shot! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once.
ตั้งค่าปุ่มยังไงครับ
de Ligt has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! He's kicked it out just.
Substitution on the field. Number
A moment to
17.
try and place the cherry on the cake.
Coming on to replace him is number 21.
Surely now!
Pedro.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. He's picked his way through. Saliba wins the duel this time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 3 minutes
Sports
added
official
time.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That looks a cracking ball. He might be in here. Great chance for a shot. It's a goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
เบ็ดหมด 5,555
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Simons. Saliba spots it and intercepts. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Kudus. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Richarlison. He can get that clear. He's in space and looking for options. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Kudus. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Tottenham can try it again now. Tottenham have their second corner now. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Sterling with the clearance. Look at the space here. Real chance! Good ball, good take. That's tidy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bergvall. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Out to the left it goes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Wood. Rice. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's trying to hit the front line here. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He has found the way through. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai tries across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Xavi Simons. Tottenham finding their passes. Out to the right. Threads one in. Shot a goal! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Defending of the desperate variety. Szoboszlai gets into a good position. Kudus stood his ground. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Richarlison is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's looking wide. Chelsea do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Knocks it into space. Now it's Richarlison. Van Dijk with the slide tackle there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Soboslai cuts out the pass. Rodri. Caicedo takes control of it and he's on the move.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Simons. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Xavi Simons. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's in a great position here. It's a goal kick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodri is there, and he can pick it up. Wood, looking to play him in. Dink through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. He is through here. Bergvall. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Simons. Deftly away. Sterling. Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass. Romero. Bergvall. And it's Bergvall. Now Romero. Van de Ven. Over to the left. Gakpo. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Wood. And it's Ødegaard. Wood. Foot in. Xavi Simons. Played out to the left flank. Gakpo picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Delivers. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Tries to play it through. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. That's a nicely shaped ball. Wood was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's Gakpo! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
So their fourth corner of the game. Shapes to shoot! Defending of the desperate variety. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Szoboszlai. Probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Wood is herring after that one. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Simons. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Ødegaard. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Richarlison. Now this could be a chance. Szoboszlai. That's a throw.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Simons. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And here's Richarlison. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Palmer. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Szoboszlai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Xavi Simons going face-to-face with his great rival. Gakpo.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed.
Substitution on the field.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Wood. Coming on the field is number 18.
Caicedo gets it
Solanke.
away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Saliba. Now, there's no getting past him. It's really well defended.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Simons.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Romero calmly anticipates. Shifted it to the flank. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Jurgensen claims it safe hands. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
We're glad to inform you that today's match day
So
programs
90 minutes
are
couldn't
available
produce a
from
winner,
stands located
and
by
we
the
have
gates.
extra time.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. Substitution on the field. Number 17, Sterling. Coming on to replace him.
No
is
winner in 90,
number
30 more to
21,
come.
João Pedro. Substitution.
And here's Solanke. No, it's come to nothing. Looks a smashing ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van de Ven. João Palhinha. Van de Ven. And that is out of play. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van der Ven. Kulusevski. Rice. Played out towards the right wing. Guardiola does well to get it back. Saka. Van der Ven. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pass somewhat off target. Szoboszlai. In it comes.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And it's Robertson. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Searching pass he's played there. Robertson. Ødegaard wins the duel this time. Robertson going full tilt down the left. Tries to get it clear. Extra time reaches half-time.
And a quick reminder today to please take all
Plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here.
Substitution on the field. Number 25. Caicedo.
Exhaustion, physical
Coming on
and
the
mental.
field is
Will we find a
number
winner?
45, Lavia.
15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Now he's got space here. Romero with the clearance. Punched away. Rice. And it's Kulusevski. Looking for options for movement. Saka. Havertz. He's having a shot! Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Chips it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Chelsea are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Koulibaly takes a shot! And that was very necessary. And that was nowhere near his best. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries a deft little ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was...